In the law of one cosmology, we have three distortions: free will, love, logos, light, intelligent energy. In the previous lesson, we zoomed in on the cosmic sequence of creation, and we identified the logos as the creative principle of the source. In this lesson, we are going to look at the same cosmic sequence, but with the understanding of these distortions, what they are, and we are going to lock in this cosmic sequence with these distortions understanding. So, let's begin. So, in the beginning, there was the Word. And the Word was God. No. In the beginning, there was absolute identity. And from this intelligent infinity, awareness arose. This distinction, this first distinction, is not a distortion yet, nor a polarization. It's simply a differentiation of awareness versus not being aware. Infinite intelligent infinity became aware. From there, the first distortion arose of free will. Now, a word on distortions. Distortions here don't have any kind of negative connotation. They usually have in common language, because we refer to distortions to things that deviate from the norm or deviate from our intended purpose. It's twisted, it deviates, it's distorted. However, here it doesn't carry any kind of negative connotation. Distortions here are more of a, almost like a mechanical distinction, meaning anything at all that is different or deviates, even so slightest, from the source, from absolute identity, from the one infinite created, from God's source, everything that is a layer removed from that is already a distortion compared to absolute undivided unity. So in that sense, the first distortion is free will. This undivided field of intelligent infinity becoming aware, and from that awareness, free will, the first distortion arises. From free will, the second distortion is the logos, and that is the creative principle, that is infinite intelligent focalizing itself in a creative manner through the logos. And as we've explored in a previous lesson, the logos is expressed physically, manifest physically as the sun. So the sun is the physical manifestation of the logos. The logos sets up the rules of the creation, the design, the architecture of the illusion. And each illusion, which is each creation, has the purpose of being a venue for self-exploration. There are many venues, there are many logoi, the plural for logos, many suns, many stars. Each star, each galaxy has a specific archetypal mind, a specific type of archetypes, of rules, of physical laws, the zodiacs, and so on. We are here in our logos of our sun, and when the logos, when this intelligent infinity focalizes itself in this creative manner, by setting up the rules. One of the rules it often chooses is polarity. And I'm introducing polarity here just briefly because we are going to zoom in on polarity in the next video. For now, polarity, it simply means contrast, not differentiation, because we already saw that previously, before the first distortion, there was awareness. But awareness in itself is not a polarity, it's not contrast. It is different from not being aware. However, it's not a polarity because there is not tension. There's no masculine and feminine principles in place. There's no attraction or tension. There's no synchrony. There's nothing there. So it's not polarity yet. Polarity is introduced when the logos wants to design the venue for experience and create the rules, define the rules, and so on. There, polarity is introduced more often than not, although perhaps there are other logoi where polarity is not even a thing, who knows. But more often than not, polarity is introduced as a feature for experience. So it's not an automatic thing like awareness is, in a way. It's a chosen modality. It's a chosen tool for experience that leads into growth and self-knowledge. So, polarity is introduced here at the second distortion, free will, or logos. From the second distortion, the third distortion is light, or energy, intelligent energy. And this is where infinite intelligence descends down into, or is filtered through the logos and becomes intelligent energy, because it's now formalized or materialized in form through light. Light, in other words, it's the content or the manifested world. So these are the three distortions, but everything in existence is ultimately a distortion. The distortions are multiple, are infinite. A person is a distortion, a rock is a distortion, a blissful state is a distortion, a hateful state, emotional state is a distortion. Everything is a distortion as we define it, compared to absolute oneness. However, the fundamental ones, which have structural consequence to existence as a whole, are only three: free will, logos, light.